Welcome to episode number 11 of this Green Bay Packers Madden 23 franchise series. And today I'm obviously playing my Green Bay Packers Madden 23 franchise. And based on the title of this video, you guys should know it's the last game of the regular season. So the title of this video probably will be last game of the season, but it's really the last game of the regular season because we are going to make the playoffs. Because in the last episode, if you haven't seen it yet, between the eye and the sky in the top right corner right up here, there should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. But in the last episode of a series, which was Week 16 against the Rams, if we won that game and the Bears and Lions lost, the Packers would clinch the NFC North. We won 21-10, and the Bears and Lions both lost. So we won against the Rams, or we beat the Rams 21-10, and then the Bears and Lions both lost. So we clinched the NFC North. In the last episode of this series, which was the Packers Week 16 game against the Rams in LA. So we beat the Rams in LA, and then the Bears and Lions both lost. So the Packers in Week 15 clinched the NFC North. Now it's Week 18, so it's only 2 weeks later. The only game that was between the last episode and this episode was Week 17 against the Broncos at Lambeau. That was our last regular season home game, and we beat them 38-31. Now this is the last regular season game in general. It's on the road in Carolina. We're 10-6. The Panthers are 9-7. Both of these teams have clinched the playoff spot. Packers clinched the division, the NFC North. The Panthers, they won't clinch the division, which is the NFC South, but they have clinched the playoff spot at 9-7. Obviously, now for them, it's obviously a seed-in. Well, they'll be a wild card team, which depends if they're going to be the 5, 6, or 7 seed. And then for us, the Packers are right now the 4 seed. I'm going to show you the playoff bracket in a second. But right now we're the 4 seed. But there's a possibility we could be the 2 or 3 seed. And there's an outside chance we could get the 1 seed. Let's look at the AFC, the conference. We have the Ravens right now as a 1 seed, clinched the division. Chargers 2 seed, clinched their division. Colts have clinched their division, AFC South. Bengals have clinched a playoff spot, but obviously they won't clinch the division because the Ravens already did. And then the Bills clinched the AFC East. And then right now, I believe it's the Titans and Broncos as the last 2 wild card teams. Because only that 1, 2. Yeah, right now I think it's the Titans and Broncos as the 2 wild card teams right now, but they haven't clinched anything yet. Over on the other side, Rams have clinched their division, and the Falcons have clinched the division too. Rams are the 1 seed, and the Falcons are the 2 seed, but they're both 11-5. But right now, LA has a tiebreaker, obviously. Commanders and Cowboys both 10-6. They both clinched the playoff spot, but the NFC East is still up for grabs. As the Commanders have won 3 straight, and the Cowboys have lost 3 straight. So they're both 10-6. They both clinched the playoff spot, but obviously only one will win the NFC East. And then the Packers, obviously we clinched the NFC North already, and we're 10-6. The Rams are the 1 seed, are 11-5. So if we win, we'll be 11-6. And if LA loses, there's a possibility we might get the 1 seed, but also we need LA to lose, Atlanta to lose. But there's also the Commanders and Cowboys. I mean, there's an outside chance we could get the 1 seed. And then the Panthers, yeah, they won't win the NFC South because the NFC South, the Falcons already won. But they have clinched the playoff spot, so they're 9-7. Now it depends about the seed. And they were 6-7, but they've won 3 straight. Now they're 9-7 and have clinched the playoff spot. And then the Eagles but then if you think about Eagles 8-8. I believe they're in the last wildcard spot, I think. And then you have the Cardinals. No, you have the Eagles 7. Or no, Eagles 8-8 in that last wildcard spot. Then you have the Cardinals, 49ers, and Buccaneers all 7-9. So there's an outside chance maybe that if the Eagles lose, if the Eagles win, they're in the playoffs. But if they lose, it opens the door to the Cardinals, 49ers, or Buccaneers to possibly get that last wildcard spot. But that aside, the Packers, the only thing we're playing for is seed-in. Panthers, same thing, because they're not going to win the division. So the Packers and Panthers are both playing for seed-in. We'll be one of the top 4 seeds, and then the Panthers will be one of the bottom 3 seeds. So we'll be we'll be the 1st seed, 2nd seed, 3rd seed, or 4th seed, and then the Panthers will be the 5th seed, the 6th seed, the 5th seed, the 6th seed, or the 7th seed. So we'll be one of the top 4 seeds, and the Panthers will be one of the wild card seeds. which is a 5 seed, 6 seed, or 7 seed. Right now, I believe they're the 5 seed. No, they're the 6 seed. Well, here's a playoff picture. But I believe they're the 5 seed right now. No, 6 seed, excuse me. So yeah, Ravens and Rams are the 1 seeds. And then you have the Falcons 2 seed, Commanders 3 seed, we're 4 seed, Cowboys 5 seed, Panthers 6 seed, and then Eagles are the 7 seed. And then over on the AFC side, the Ravens are the 1 seed, Chargers 2 seed, Colts 3 seed, Bills 4 seed, Bengals 5 seed, Titans 6 seed, and then the Broncos are the 7 seed. But neither of the 1 seeds are clinched, so they're still up. Both 1 seeds are still up in the air. Neither of them have been clinched. And remember, only the 1 seeds did a first round bye. Now let's get into this. Before we get into the game, there's this cutscene about trench boost. Discuss the play of your O-line, and then we'll get into the regular season finale. And this is season 2, by the way. This is season 2. Coach, your team was able to throw at will in your last win. Yet you have to be excited about the offensive line ability to keep the QB clean. Of course, they don't get enough credit for the job they do up front. It all starts with them, and they're a critical part to the success of our passing game. Season number 2, it's a 2023 season here in this franchise, so it is season number 2. The amount of stats you allow against the Panthers will determine how much XP each offensive lineman earns. Okay. Hopefully it's 0 stats, but if it's not 0, hopefully it's only 1 or 2. Hopefully we only give up like none, or if we give up more than 0, then it's hopefully only 1 or 2, and maybe in our defense can maybe did like 4 or 5. But yeah, let's get into the regular season finale here against the Panthers in Carolina. It is in Carolina at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is obviously we're guaranteed 1 home playoff game. The Panthers, they're not guaranteed 1 home playoff game or anything like that. So this could be their last home game of like the entire season. That's including the playoffs as well. So yeah, play call enhanced, game style is simulation, and then the skill level is all pro. Let's get into the last game of the regular season against the Panthers in Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Bank of America Stadium. Pretty sure that's the name of it. This game is a Sunday early game, so the game is at noon, 12 p.m. Central. And I'm trying to win a Super Bowl here in season number 2. Second and last season here in this franchise. Let's watch the presentation. Alan Roach. I was right. It is Bank of America Stadium. Who's their quarterback? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Our quarterback is still at Aaron Rodgers, thankfully. Matt Perrell. Here we go. Week 18, regular season finale. Packers at Panthers here on this Sunday afternoon in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina. Here we go. Both these teams have clinched the playoff spot. The only thing up for grabs in this game is seeding. As Aaron Jones had 4 touchdowns last week against the Broncos. And looks like they did the ball first, which that's fine. I'd rather we did the ball to start the second half in the first half. Win the 7 miles per hour blowing from right to left. Our punter, Pat O'Donnell, does the kickoffs. As I win the 7 miles per hour blowing from right to left as we're on your way here in Week 18. And that's out of bounds, that's out of the back of the end zone touchback as we're on your way here in Charlotte in Week 18. Who's this quarterback? They still have Matt Corral. 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. And this team also still has DJ Moore, that is. And they also still have Christian McCaffrey as well. And then they have Corral, or whatever his name is. second year QB as he's the play caller. And here's McCaffrey, and McCaffrey bulldozed the guy. Flag is down. He got about 10, but that could be a hold. And it is. So on the first play of scrimmage, it's a hold on Robbie Anderson, the wide receiver. So it's 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So it's only 1st and 12 because it happened. The foul occurred in front of the line of scrimmage, 8 yards in front of the line of scrimmage. So 1st and 12 after the penalty on Anderson. Here's a throw, and it is dropped. So Coral's first, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. Coral's first throw is incomplete. Here we go. Here we go, 2nd and 12. Here's a throw, and it's inaccurate. The guy was open, but it was inaccurate and almost hit Vinny J, the Packers coach, in the Packers bench. 3rd and 12. So a hold, then 2 incomplete passes. Now it's 3rd and 12, 17 seconds into the game. Here we go. There's a throw. It's caught. You gotta be kidding me. 16 yards on 3rd and 12, first down. That was to McCaffrey. I don't look like there was a hold in. I mean, that one receiver looked like it was holding my defender basically at the first down marker. Here we go. Come on, boys. Here's a throw. It's caught. But McCaffrey's tapped around the spot. And great injury. Eric Stokes, our cornerback. Looks like he's holding his elbow or something. So that's unfortunate. 2nd and 5 now from the 44. Come on, boys. Yeah, that's not good if he's injured. Hopefully he's not out for the playoffs. Here's a throw, wide open, and McCaffrey, what a spin move! Down to our 43, first down Carolina. That was a good spin. That was a good spin move. As we're a minute and 20 seconds into the game, no score here in Carolina, but the Panthers are on the move here. Here's a throw, or his name's Corral, not Coral. So Corral, 2nd and 4 now. He's 4 for 6, 40 yards. Bruised shoulder for Eric Stokes. Re-injury risk is medium. I'm going to keep him out for now, just because it's a regular season finale. These two teams are playing for seeding. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a throw. Oh, it was almost picked off. 3rd and 4. Man, that was close. Here we go. 8th play of the drive. 3rd and 4 here. Here we go. Here's a throw. It's caught. And McCaffrey's tackled. 4th and 2 from the 35. Good play. Great play. Unless they're going to go for a field goal here. You didn't miss anything. The last slip ended, and then after the last slip ended, I had to let my dogs in. We did make the tackle. It's now 4th and 2 from the Packers 35 for the Panthers. So they are going to take a field goal. That's what it's saying. So this will be out a 53-yard field goal. It is a 53-yard field goal from the right hash. And the kick is good. Right down, or not, wasn't right down the middle, but it's just inside the right upright. And the Panthers strike first. As their kicker, I don't know who it was, made the 52 or 53-yard field goal from the right hash. Or he made it a 52 or 53-yard field goal from the right hash, just inside the right upright, and the Panthers strike first here in Week 18. And here's Romeo Doubs with the return up to the 30-yard line, and here comes Aaron Rodgers and the Packers for their first drive here in Week 18. As we're down 3-0 after the Panthers struck first here in Week 18, but now we have a chance to tie it with a field goal or take the lead with the touchdown. Here we go. From the 30, and it's A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon got 5, and he's our second-string running back. His nickname is Quadzilla because he has big quads. I'm not sure why he's running it. Where's Dillon? Or where's Jones? Is Jones injured, or is he just maybe because he's resting because this team doesn't mean that much? Here's a throw. It's caught by Godwin. First down. And there's another injury. It's Josh Myers, our center. I think they're playing. I think the computer automatically put in some backups because usually our starting center is not Josh Myers, and usually our starting running back is not A.J. Dillon. Usually it's Aaron Jones and then A.J. Dillon. That's another injury. So Eric Stokes, our cornerback, now Josh Myers, our center. Here's a throw over the middle. It's caught. Tanyan's still in. Rodgers 2 for 2, 20 yards, first down, Green Bay. Here we go. There's a throw, Tanyan, and he dropped it. And it's a shoulder sprain for Josh Myers. So if I keep him in, he's a 76 overall. If I put the backup in, he's a 57. But also the re-injury risk is medium, shoulder strain. I just don't put in the backup. Or the guy's a 57 overall or whatever. Number 68 looks like. We still have David Bakhtiari, number 69, the left tackle, was like a 96th overall, I think. Here we go! I'm throwing it deep! I've got a man! Touchdown! Romeo Doubs! Busted through everybody! And got open, and he was open by about 5 yards in the end zone. And the whole team comes in to celebrate, and the Packers take their first lead of the game. As I saw Doubs blew by the safety, and blew by everybody, and was wide open, and was open by about 5 yards. And he made the catch, got 2 feet down, and the Packers take their first lead of the game. As he made the catch, got 2 feet down, and the Packers take their first lead of the game. And I might have just missed the extra point. No, I did not. 7-3 Packers. 5 plays, 69 yards, and 1 minute and 16 seconds. And the Packers have a 7-3 lead. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. And here's the kick by our punter, Pat O'Donnell. 7-3 Packers, and that will be a touchback. And then the Panthers back out. They got a field goal, but then we got a touchdown. 7-3 Packers. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Here's a throw. It's caught. 2nd and 2. 8 yards. For all we know, we might play each other in the playoffs. You never know. If we were, it would be in Green Bay because we would be the higher seed. Good tackle by Darnell Savage, and it's 3rd and 1. Good open field tackle on McCaffrey. But if we were to play the Panthers again, it would be at Lambeau because we would be the higher seed. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. It's caught by number 2, which I believe is Moore. First down, DJ Moore. And they also have Will Anderson, which in real life I think he got released, didn't he, Will Anderson? And DJ Moore, didn't he get traded in the draft, maybe? I'm not sure. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. They're at the 40-yard line. And good tackle by Derry, and then coming in was Quay Walker to wrap up. 7 down and 9. There's Aaron Rodgers watching film from Vinny J on that tablet. Here we go, probably the last play of the quarter. No, actually not the last play of the quarter. 6 seconds, it's 3rd and 9. Would have been if it wasn't incomplete. Now 3rd down, 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Can we just stop here, boys? Here we go. 3rd and 9. Here's a throw, and it's intercepted! Devondre Campbell! And he is tackled by number 3 on the run back. But he brings it back to the Panthers' 27-yard line. End of the first quarter, 7-3 Packers. But the Packers just got an interception. The Packers just got an interception on the last play of the first quarter. Now we're in the second quarter. We're at the Panthers' 27-yard line, and we're at the Panthers' 27-yard line, 1st and 10, looking to make this game a 2-score game. Here's Dylan, the Quadzilla, and he got 2 yards. It's 2 rushes, 7 yards total. 2nd down and 8 from the 24. Devondre Campbell with the interception. He ran it back like 30 yards. Here we go. Rodgers rolls out. Open. It's wide open. It's touchdown. Robert Tonyan was wide open in the corner of the end zone. And the Packers are up by 10. As Chris Godwin picked up Robert Tonyan. I'm not sure how that would actually happen in real life. It probably would be the other way around because Tanyan's probably 50 pounds heavier than Godwin. But either way, Godwin picked up Tanyan for just part of a celebration. And the Packers, there's actually a booth review to make sure he got 2 feet down. So they're going to go upstairs to make sure he got 2 feet down. Clearly got 2 feet down. I mean, he toe tapped one. I mean, both feet are down. Ball, just make sure the ball didn't move after he hit the ground. Don't be like Des Bryant or Calvin Johnson. But that should stand. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be irate. And it does stand. I mean, there's no reason it shouldn't. I did take in a second look, but there's no way that wouldn't stand. Here we go. Here's the extra point by our kicker, and it's right down the middle. 14-3 Packers. 5:24 to go in the second quarter. Now went to 2 plays, 26 yards, and only 30 seconds. Now we're up by 11. With 5:24, we're up by 11 with 5:24 to go in the second quarter. As we turn that interception into 7 points, and we're up by 11. And it's going to be returned from about the 1 yard line or the goal line, and the tackle by Stotts. Stotts is back, and he's up to the 23-yard line. 5:21 to go in the half, and remember we get the ball after halftime. Here we go, and here's McCaffrey. Oh, what a move! That was a good toe drag. Or, not toe drag, like a good juke move. 2nd and 3. There's a throw! And oh! If it stayed up a little longer, that might have been picked off. It's now 3rd and 3. We haven't had any sacks yet, but we've had an interception by Devondre Campbell, our middle linebacker. Here we go, 3rd and 3, and he had a guy open, but it was inaccurate. As the pressure might have forced it a little, the throw to be awry, and the Panthers go 3 and out, and wanted the ball back with a chance to take a stranglehold here in this game. And here's a punt, first punt for the Panthers or either team. It's Romeo Doubs from like the 20-yard line, and Doubs is up to the 40-yard line. Return of 20, and the Panthers take over with a chance to make it a 3-score game. Chance to take a stranglehold here in this game in the first half. Here's a throw. Godwin got 8, excuse me. 2nd and 2. Yeah, I think the computer's automatically having Aaron Jones rest, which is fine. I mean, that's fine. I mean, we still have A.J. Dillon, which is pretty good. Here's A.J. Dillon! Got about 20, but it's going to come back because of the flag. This is always usually a hold or a block in the back. It's a hold, and it's on Josiah DeGuara, who was playing the fullback position. He's technically a tight end, but here he was a fullback. So it's now 2nd and 12 from the 37. Here's a throw, and oh, I thought that was going to be picked off, but Tanyan made the catch right in front of the defender, and he actually got the first down as well. First down, Green Bay. But yeah, Jones must be, I don't think he's injured. I think he's just like, that he's taking the game off, which is fine, because A.J. Dillon, I mean, he's a good runner. I mean, he's a good, hard runner from Boston College. Here's Dillon, and he ran into his own man. It's now 2nd and 11. I mean, Jones is a good running back, but Dillon's also, I mean, they're probably equal. I mean, they're a good running back duo. I mean, you have Aaron Jones, who is elusive, and then you have A.J. Dillon, who can truck people. Here we go. Here's a throw, wide open in circle. It's Romeo Doubs. Green grass in front of him, and he's down to the 17. 1st and 10, Green Bay. He's doing an end around. Not sure this is end around is to Christian Watson. Here we go, end around to Christian Watson. Hopefully it works, and it does not work as he lost 3 yards. So the end around blows up. It's blown up. 2-minute warning. 14-3 Packers, and the Packers are on the move. Let's try that again, which might be a mistake. 2nd and 13 from the 20. And this is actually Romeo Doubs this time, which maybe might be better or might be worse. Here's Doubs, and yeah, so Watson lost 3 yards. Now Doubs has lost a 1 yard. And now let's do PA Scissors. 3rd and 14 from the 21. We got it to the 7 for a first. Here we go. Here's a throw over the top, and oh, Doubs almost lost that defender, but it's incomplete. And it's a 38-yard field goal, and I'm gonna kick it. Wind is 7 miles per hour still, but blowing left to right now because it's going the other direction because we switched ends at the end of the first quarter. 38 yards from the left hash to make it a 14-point game. And the kick is right down the middle, and we're up 17-13 late. And we're up 17-13 late in the first half. Here we go, 17-13 Packers late in the first half. There's still a minute 20 on the go in the half. Both teams have all 3 timeouts, but now we're up by 2 full touchdowns, 17-13. He didn't miss anything. Here's a return from the goal line as the last flip ended right basically when he caught the ball. Or basically the last flip ended right when the ball was in the air. About a 20-yard return from the goal line to the 20-yard line. From the 20. Empty backfield. Here we go. 1:25 to go. All 3 timeouts. Here's a throw. It's caught by 44 up to the 34. First down. And they're going to hurry it up here. Although they have all 3 timeouts. They're going to no huddle. 1:08 to go and counting here. Here we go. No pressure. That ball is caught. Keep him in bounce. And a tackle by Amos. Minute to go. And they're done. No huddle again. And now they'll call it first timeout. With about a minute to go. We do get the ball after halftime. Remember that. This game's nowhere near over. Here we go. From the 2nd and 7 from the 37. 50 seconds to go here. And here's a throw. It's caught. No, it's actually dropped, and then it was almost intercepted by Quay Walker. As the receiver dropped it, and then Quay Walker hit his hand, but he couldn't haul it in. 3rd and 7. So it was almost caught, and then it was almost intercepted. Play action now. Wide open is number 2 to the Green Bay 48, and Carolina will call our 2nd timeout. Too much time. Not enough pressure. Here we go. From our 48, 41 seconds. Panthers have 1 timeout left. Plenty of time, though. Here's a catch. And it's about 9 yards, but stays in bounds. So the clock will continue to run here. Half a minute to go. They didn't do no huddle. Now there's 20 seconds to go. They're on the edge of field goal range here. Field goal earlier was 52 or 53 yards. Here's a throw. It's caught. First down. Down to our 36, but they haven't called any timeouts. And the time runs out. And the Panthers do not add 1 timeout left, but don't call it. And they don't even did a field goal because they just let the clock run out. And it's 17-3 Panthers at the half, and we did the ball after halftime. Here's Jonathan Coachman. I don't know why. I mean, they had a chance to at least get a field goal, but they ran out the clock. And they had 1 timeout left, the Panthers did, but they didn't call it, and time ran out. And at 10-7 Commanders, with about 2 minutes to go in the half in that game. That's a big game for the Commanders, not for the Bears. And then 14-0 Ravens over the Bengals near halftime. Ravens already clinched their division. Bengals, well, obviously won't be in first place in the division, but obviously they're seeding. And then Raiders at Texans. I don't think this game matters. Well, it might. Raiders, that's a big game for both. At least the Raiders. It's 7-3 Texans late in the first half. Here we go. There's Aaron Rodgers and Vinny J. We did the ball to start the second half. Up by 14. We're up by 14. A touchdown to make it a 3-score game. And if we do that, it would be a 3-score game. And we would get a stranglehold. And Dobbs! Oh, I thought he was gone. But up to the 38-yard line. 6 seconds into the third quarter. As a touchdown give us a 3-score lead and a stranglehold here in this game. Here we go. Keep the playing the same way we've been playing. What a throw by Aaron Rodgers. Right over the head of the defender. And Romeo Dobbs, who had that long touchdown earlier, probably has around 60 or 70 receiving yards. First down Packers to the Carolina 40. So we got to the Carolina 40 in one play. Here's a throw over the top. And Watson dropped it. He had it at the 5, but then dropped it. Yeah, I mean, also Tyler Pickens, who was our was one of our draft picks in this past NFL draft. Tyler Pickens was one of our is a wide receiver, and he was one of our draft picks in last year's NFL draft. He's not even playing, so clearly, and AJ or Tyler Pickens was one of our draft picks in last year's NFL draft. Or Tyler Pickens, who's a wide receiver, was one of our draft picks, maybe even our first round draft pick in last year's NFL draft. He's not playing. Aaron Jones is not playing. So clearly the CPU's. Anyway, it's third down. I didn't realize it was third down. It's now 4th and 2. As he got 3, needed 5 though. As I go for it, it's suggesting to go for it. If I don't go for it, it's about a 50-yard field goal. I'm gonna go for it, which might be a mistake. Should take the points, but I'm just gonna go for it here. I trust in our defense. Here we go. Here we are. The throw. It's caught. Christian Watson down to the 14. 1st and 10, Green Bay. As we got about 18 on 3rd or 18 yards on 4th and 2, and we keep our drive alive. Here's Rodgers, and he got out of the pocket and threw it out of bounds, threw it away. 2nd and 10. Thought I was still in the pocket, but thankfully I wasn't, because if I was, it would have been intentional grounding. Here we go. I'm going to run it with A.J. Dillon here. And A.J. Dillon up the gut, and he got tackled. He actually got no gain. Total with 6 rushes, 14 yards. Let's go with Z-Curl here. 3rd and 10 from the 14. Here we go. Here's a throw. It's caught. Tonyan, and he's got the first down. Not the touchdown, but he's got the first down. 1st and goal from the 3, halfway through the 3rd quarter. Now let's give it to the Quadzilla, A.J. Dillon. So yeah, like I said, Aaron Jones, our first-string running back, is not playing. Tyler Pickens, our first-string wide receiver, is not playing. So the CPU is clearly having those players rest, and that's a touchdown, A.J. Dillon. And we're up 23-3. That could be the dagger right there. There's only about a quarter and a half to play, and we're up by 20, which is 3 scores, soon to be 21 if we can make the PAT, as we are just manhandling the Panthers here on their home field. And the extra point is good, and we're up by 21 at 24-3. 2:30 to go in the 3rd quarter, and we're up by 3 full touchdowns. We scored 24 unanswered. We were down 3-0, but now we're up 24-3. And that's a touchback. Here we go, touchback. 2:30 to go in the 3rd. Panthers need at this point, a miracle, because they're down by 3 touchdowns, and our offense is basically unstoppable. Here we go. Here's a throw. It's caught. Up to the 43, 1st down, Carolina. There's Aaron Rodgers pumping up the offense. But yeah, like I said, our first-string running back Aaron Jones and our first-string wide receiver Tyler Pickens neither of them are playing. Probably because this last game of the regular season. This game only matters for seeding-wise. So I didn't have them sit. The CPU must have had Aaron Jones and Tyler Pickens both sit. The CPU must have done that, because I didn't. But I mean that's fine. I mean we're still in. I mean, the other wide receivers like Romeo Doubs, Chris Godwin, Christian Watson, all of them are still contributing, along with A.J. Dillon as well. Here we go. And it's a play action, and the quarterback is sacked. A loss of 12, and look who it is. It's Devondre Campbell, who has an interception, now a sack. And it's 2nd and 22. As he has a sack and an interception, and it's 2nd and a mile. First sack of the game, and it's 2nd and 22. Here's a throw. That ball's caught, but he falls out of bounds. Got 4 to our 48. It's now 3rd and 14 or 3rd and 18 from our 48. 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. They got it to the 30-yard line for a first. 6 seconds. By the last play of the quarter here. Here's a throw. I don't know why you're checking down like that. He got 3 yards, but it's now 4th and 15. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're up 24-3. And with 1 quarter to play, we're up 24-3. I mean, you would think they would go for it. Yeah, I mean, nothing to lose here. 4th and 15. I'm not sure why they did those 2 check downs on 2nd and 3rd downs. 2nd and 3rd down. Here we go. Here's a throw. It's a Hail Mary. Are you kidding me? And it's incomplete, but that's going to be defensive pass interference. And it's Panthers will keep the ball. It's on Rasul Douglas. They'll obviously accept it. Spot foul. 1st and 10 now from our 23. I mean, come on. I mean, don't do that. If you didn't do that, that probably would have been the dagger. But 1st down to 23 for Carolina, looking to keep whatever hope they have alive. Here we go. Here's a throw, and it's caught, but he lost yards. He lost 3 yards on that pass. 2nd and 13. That was like a Hail Mary, though, on that 4th down, and drew the flag for DPI. Here's a throw wide open in the middle of the field is 88, and he fumbled the ball, and it's picked up by Aaron Stotts, and he might be gone. Green grass in front of him. Down the sideline, all the way to quarterback to beat, and he's in! Touchdown Packers! Scoop and score, and that's officially the dagger. Scoop and score for the Packers. It's Aaron Stotts who recovers the fumble and returns it all the way to the end zone. And we're up 30-3 here this afternoon, and that's the dagger if it stands. And it might not stand, because it did look a little funny at live time. It looked like the ball carrier was down. And here's the call. Will it be a fumble and a scoop and score, or is the ball carrier down by contact? And it's down by contact. The knee was down. So he's down by contact. That erases the fumble and the scoop and score. It's 1st and 10 from the 12 now for Carolina. Still 24-3. Here's a throw, and it's caught. Touchdown, Carolina. And they're in the end zone for the first time here in this game. And it's now 24-9. So it was 30-3, but that touchdown was taken away because the ball carrier was down by contact. The next play, they get into the end zone for the first time this afternoon. And it's only a 14-point game now. 4:55 to go. So it cuts the lead from 3 touchdowns to 2. It's now 24-10 Packers, but we still have although we're only up by 14 now, we're still in the driver's seat. And here's Dobbs, and that's going to be a touchback. Still in the driver's seat. 4:55 to go. We're still up by 2 touchdowns, so still in the driver's seat. Don't make any stupid mistakes here. Keep play the same. I'm going to keep playing the same way I've been playing all game here. Here's Dylan. And Dylan, that's a quadzilla at work. Got about 10. He got 10, 1st down. Or he got 11, actually. Here's Dylan. And Dylan got again. He got about 10. AJ Dillon got 12 yards, or I think he got 11 again, up to the 47. 1st down with only 4 minutes to go, and we're still up by 14. Here we are, the throw, chucking it deep, and that was the Dobbs. That probably was a mistake, but it wasn't intercepted. 2nd down. There's the defense. Here's Dylan, up the gut, and Dylan got about 9. It's a 3rd and 1 now. Total offense, we're ranked 24th. Yards today, we have 314. Halfback ISO here. So yeah, clearly Aaron Jones and Tyler Pickens, both are not playing. But like I said, the CPU did that, which I have no problem of the CPU doing that. I have no problem with the CPU doing that. Here we go, 3rd and a yard. Dylan's got it. As Dylan's got it, down about 3. 1st down with 3 minutes to go. Tempo will be 2 clock here. We'll do a halfback stretch. 2.5 or 2:35 to go here. We might run out the clock ourselves. Here we go, and this is the Kylan Hill, technically our 3rd string running back, 2nd string today because Aaron Jones is not playing. As usual, it's Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, and then Tylan Hill. But today, it's obviously Aaron Jones is not playing. So our first-string running back is A.J. Dillon, and then our second-string running back is Tylan Hill, who just ran that. And he went out of bounds, but he still got about, what, 15, 17, down to the 30. I believe this is a run as well. It is. I don't think I've thrown it once. It was an incomplete pass. That was the only throw on this drive. Dillon has 58 yards and 1 touchdown. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. We're up by 14 and 2 minutes away from taking the dub. As we're 2 minutes away from taking the W here in the regular season. We're 2 minutes away from taking the W here in the regular season finale. I'm throwing it here. And it's Tanya, and he's got it. First down to the 19. Carolina will call a first time out, but we both know that they're donezo. So usually it's Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, and then Tylan Hill. But today, Aaron Jones is not playing. So our first-string running back today is A.J. Dillon. And then our second-string running back today is Tylan Hill, who had that run like 5 plays ago. Here's Dillon! Dillon! Down to the 13 is an injured Carolina Panther. So they'll be charged with their second timeout because there's under 2 minutes to go in the half. 2nd and 4 now. But we both know that this game is over. Unless something crazy happens, we're gonna win here. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Here we go. Here's Aaron Rodgers. Here's a throw. Flag is down. Throw's incomplete. And it is a roughing call. Hopefully Aaron Rodgers is okay. That's an automatic first down as it's on the left end. Brian Burns down to the 6-yard line, half a distance to the goal line. Automatic first down. First and goal from the 6 with 1:44 to go. And here's Dillon. Dillon up the gun. He's in. Touchdown. And that's the dagger here in Week 18. And we're up by 20, 30-10. His second touchdown of the game. 1:41 to go, and we're up by 20. And the extra point is good. We're up by 21 at 31-10. 1:41 to go. 10 plays, 74 yards, 3 minutes and 14 seconds long. And that's the dagger drive here in Week 18. And I purposely tipped it short just so they can return it from the 6-yard line. And he's up to about the 25. 1:37 to go. We're up by 21. We were down 3-0, but then after that we took control of this game and never let go. Here's a throw, and it's caught. Yeah, we were down 3-0, but after that we took control of this game and never let up. And here's a handoff to McCaffrey, and that's in bounds. 2nd and 4. They're still going no huddle, despite they're down by 3 touchdowns. They're probably just trying to. And that ball, was batted down and almost was picked off. It's now 3rd down, but Carolina's trying to score for pride, I guess. 59 seconds, 3rd and 4 here. I mean, remember, both these teams are still making the playoffs. Here's a throw at the Hail Mary, and it's picked off by Jair Alexander. And that's officially the dagger here in Week 18 as the Panthers cornerback threw up a Hail Mary. And the first time he did that, it resulted in DPI. Second time he did that, the second time was just now, it was picked off by Jair Alexander. A couple kneel downs, and this game will be over. The first time he did a Hail Mary type throw, it was DPI on the Packers. It was on Rasul Douglas. Second time he did that, it was intercepted by Jair Alexander. And yeah, I was like, the Panthers better not call their final timeout. There's no point. I don't know. I can't knee it now, but I'll just run it, I guess. I don't know why. Well, I kneeled it, and then I can't see I don't know how to kneel it again. It doesn't give me an option. Here we go. There's Dillon. Probably the last play of the game. Just don't get injured. We're good. He's not injured. 13 seconds. He has 76 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. And that is going to be all she wrote. 3, 2, 1. Packers win it. 31-10. And we go into the playoffs red hot because we're on like a 4 or 5 game winning streak. The Panthers are making the playoffs as well at 9-8. We already made we made the playoffs at 11-6 and win the NFC North by a landslide. And then the Panthers, although they lose this game, still make the playoffs at 9-8, and they might be the 7th seed, but they're still going to make the playoffs. As we beat them 31-10, we had two takeaways. Panthers have none. We had more passing yards, rushing yards, averaged 7.7 yards per play. Had 2 takeaways, and obviously had more points. As we beat the Panthers here in Week 18, 31-10. As we finish 11-6. Yeah, I mean, the Panthers, although they finished 9-8, they still made the playoffs. They're probably going to be the 7th seed. I mean, like I said, we'll be the 2 or 3 seed or the 4 seed. And like I said, we have an outside chance of the 1 seed. And I'm actually going to show you the seeding and stuff right now. So let's go out to the main menu. I'm going to show you the seeding and stuff, and then who we're going to play in the wild card round, which after the the divisional round if somehow we did a first round bye. But next episode of the series will be the first Packers playoff game, obviously. And that will be, well, that'll be after I get back from Minnesota, because I go to Minnesota, I leave today. I leave at 6:30 p.m. It's 11:21 a.m. right now. So I leave in about, 7 hours. So, this is definitely my last video before Minnesota. But my first video after Minnesota probably won't be this series. It'll probably be another series. But probably my second video after I get back from Minnesota will probably be this series. Maybe. But either way, the next episode of the series will be hopefully soon. It'll probably be in about 2 weeks, though, because I'm going to Minnesota for 6 days. But I still hope you enjoyed this video. We killed them. We killed them. I mean, you might be thinking, did you change the difficulty? I did not. It was on All Pro. It was on All Pro. If you go to franchise settings, lead settings, it was on All Pro. It was not on anything less than All Pro. You can see right, well, you might not be able to see it, but you can see skill level All Pro, game style simulation. It's the top one where the yellow is. It says All Pro. I wouldn't lie to you guys. You might be thinking you changed the difficulty to Pro or Rookie because you won by 21. But I did not. The difficulty will stay on All Pro for the entirety of the playoffs. Because remember, this is my last Madden 23 series. And obviously this is my second and final season here in this franchise. And this is my last Madden 23 series as well. But yeah, let's go advance the week to the Wild Card Week. Or Wild Card Weekend. And let's see what seed we are and who we're playing. That'd be epic if we got the 1 seed, but I just don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. Okay, well, we're playing the Cowboys. We are playing the Dallas Cowboys. Oh my, here's the playoff bracket. As I knew we probably weren't going to get the 1 seed. We did end up getting the 4 seed. The Falcons, though. The Falcons took the 1 seed. So the Falcons must have won and the Rams must have lost. So the Falcons got the 1 seed. Ravens got the 1 seed in the other conference. So the 1 seeds, Falcons, Ravens, and then obviously you can see the 6 matchups in Super Wild Card weekends. You have Broncos at Chargers, Titans at Colts, Bengals at Bills, 49ers. The 49ers snuck in as a 7 seed. The Eagles must have lost and the 49ers must have won. I'm pretty sure LA was playing the 49ers, or the Rams were playing the 49ers, and if the Rams lost, which they did because that's how the Falcons were able to get the 1 seed, that means the 49ers must have won and the Eagles must have lost. Or, yeah, the Eagles must have lost and the 49ers won. So, it's, like I said, Broncos at Chargers, Titans at Colts, Bengals at Bills, 49ers at Rams, Panthers at Commanders. So the Commanders ended up winning the NFC East. So the Commanders won the NFC East. So like I said, it's 49ers at Rams, Panthers, who we just beat 31-10, Panthers at Commanders, and then the Cowboys at Packers. And that Packers game against the Cowboys at Lambeau is on Saturday in this game at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's the last game. There's 2 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday, right? No. Usually there's a game on that Monday night in Super Wildcard Weekend, but it looks like there's not. Because there's 1, 2, 3. Let's say instead of 2 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday, and 1 game Monday, it's 3 games Saturday and 3 games Sunday. So we're the last game, right? Yeah, we're the last game on Saturday. So out of the 6 games, we're the 3rd game total. We're the third game of 6, and we're the last game on Saturday. So the game is at, like I said, Saturday night in this game at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're the last game on Saturday, and overall we're the 3rd game out of 6, and the last game on Saturday. In this game, that is, obviously. So yeah, if we win, remember the 1 seed who gets the first round bye will play the lowest seed remaining after Wild Card Weekend. So if the 2, 3, and 4 seeds all win, if the 2, 3, and 4 seeds all win, we would play the 1 seed. Because the 1 seed plays the lowest seed remaining after Wild Card Weekend. So if the 2, 3, and 4 seeds all win, the 2 and 3 seeds would play each other, and then we would be stuck with the 1 seed. But yeah, we're guaranteed at least 1 home playoff game. Hopefully it's more, but at least we did 1. It's better than none. But like I said, the 1 seed plays the lowest seed remaining after Wild Card Weekend. As I'll do the closing in the next clip, because this clip is about to end. So I'll see you on the other side. See you then. Go Pack Go. But like I said, I'm going to be doing the closing in this clip. We won the division 11-6. Lions and Vikings finished 7 we finished 11-6. Lions and Vikings both finished 7-10, and the Bears finished in last place at 6-11. So 11-6. We were the 11-6. The Lions and Vikings were both 7-10, and the Bears were 6-11. So yeah, this was a close division, but then we ran away with it in the final few weeks of the season. But we finished the year on, it was like a 4 or 5 game winning streak, so we are hot going into the playoffs. And the Cowboys, looks like the Cowboys won, because weren't they 10-6? The Commanders and Cowboys both were 10-6 going into the week 7, or the Commanders and Cowboys are both 10-6 going into week 18. The Commanders and Cowboys are both 10-6 going into week 18, but well, that's funny though. It's like if the Commanders already had a tiebreaker over the Cowboys, even if they ended up tied, which might have happened. I'm guessing that it had to happen. The Commanders and Cowboys must have tied at 11-6, but the Commanders must have a tiebreaker. But if they had a tiebreaker going into week 18 and they were both 10-6, why did I not say that Commanders already clinched the division? Well, the reason it didn't say that is because it's a video game, and sometimes Madden and EA Sports are dumb, or is dumb. Yeah, so Commanders and Cowboys both must have been 11-6, but the Commanders must have had the tiebreaker over the Cowboys. So for that, and because of that, that means the Commanders got the 3 seed, and the Cowboys got the 5 seed. So the Cowboys and Packers both are 11-6. Obviously, we were the 4 seed and won the NFC North, and then the Cowboys are the 5 seed, and they're a wild card team. But this should be a good matchup. Like I said, next episode of the series will be this game, this wild card playoff game against the Dallas Cowboys at Lambeau. These two teams have some bad blood between each other, especially in the playoffs. And hopefully, Packers can write another chapter in this playoff matchup, or in these playoff matchups against the Cowboys, and hopefully we can get another dub under our belts. But yeah, these two teams have some bad blood, especially in the playoffs. For the Dez Bryant catch in 2014, the Mason Crosby game-winning field goal in 2016. And then obviously we beat them in the 2017 regular season, the 2019 regular season, and then we beat them in the 2022 regular season as well. But especially that Dez Bryant catch in 2014, and then that Mason Crosby game-winning field goal for the Packers at the buzzer to send the Packers to the NFC Championship game back in 2016. I was watching that, and I was ecstatic when he made that field goal at the buzzer in Dallas to send Green Bay to the NFC Championship game, but unfortunately Green Bay got blown out by the Falcons. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be after I get back from Minnesota. So it'll be in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, guys, time for closing. No board. If it's episode, hit the like button. If that's episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 12. Yeah, 12 of this Green Bay Packers Madden 23 franchise series. See you in episode number 12. And you don't want to beat in. And go Packers, and see you in the playoffs. See you then.